Yo, 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 yo. Back again with another stream. And we're gonna do some more art today. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna draw, but I do want to do some more art, so I think maybe I might do some storyboarding, or I might just do more studies. I don't know yet, but we're back. We're live. Yeah, I was gonna do stuff in my sketchbook, but I like kind of want to do art. Um, I kind of want to do art on digital today, because I've actually been having a lot of fun with it lately. But just gotta do some setup, and then I guess we'll be ready to go. And this is my attempt to be more consistent with streaming, because now I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So um I uh I really want to have my community be more engaged with everything, so yeah. I decided, like I said last stream, to stream on multiple platforms. Because I think that is the way for my channel and stuff to grow. Yeah. It's pretty much the plan here. I don't really have a set plan for today's stream other than me doing art, so I'm sure we'll figure out what to do as we go along. Let's put this up. But yeah, this is my second TikTok stream. The first one did pretty well. So yeah, this is gonna be a regular thing on my channel, so that's the plan anyways. Today we're gonna do some art, and then tomorrow I'll probably start the next part of Batman, because it's been like a week since I played the first part. But I want to do some more art today because I really want to draw. Now if I could find my tablet pen, that would be great. Oh, here it is. I have quite a few ideas about what I want to draw. But yeah, I was gonna do a traditional arts session, but I did not feel like setting that up today, so we're just doing digital. Probably do a traditional study maybe Friday or Saturday, because I wasn't able to stream yesterday, and I want to stream today and tomorrow. So I'd probably take Thursday off and then stream Friday and Saturday and take Sunday off. At least that's the plan. To be determined, but I do actually have a schedule now. So I need to grab that link so that people can see that I'm live right now. Need to grab the link. Okay. And we're gonna do a blue sky ping. And then Discord should be working. Second TikTok stream doing art and yapping. Come say yo. YouTuber. Oh, wait, I didn't put the link in here. Reply. Live now. We still don't have that feature that shows when you're live. I think that would help me quite a bit. I also really want to get affiliate too on Twitch, but yeah. Alright. I need to play some music. What do I want to listen to? I want to listen to FF14 music. I guess it was just listen to more Persona stuff. For now anyway, so I might change it later. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. So we're gonna swap over. Yeah. More art. I didn't do any really art today, so I need to warm up my hand first. So. Yeah. I kind of want to draw a scene for my story, but I don't quite know how it's gonna turn out. I haven't drawn either of my story characters in a little bit, so it could actually be fun. I could also think of more cover designs. Duo poses. Trying to find references that aren't AI. It's a cute pose. Maybe I'll start with this and it's not too difficult to draw. But basically what I've been up to is like, yesterday I wasn't home for like most of the day. I was busy. And when I got back I was too tired to stream or at least be entertaining. But I did get some more editing done and I need to get that video out, but obviously I need to stream, so my YouTube videos is probably going to be delayed a little longer. It's almost done, but just some final touches. Maybe I might try to finish it tonight after stream. It just depends. But I think it was something important that I wanted to talk about regarding the whole social media aspect of art, because I feel like it's a topic that's not talked about a lot. That's pretty much the whole gist of that video anyways. But I don't want to yap too much about it because it's going to be in the video, so I don't want to sound redundant here. Also, I need to pull up YouTube chat. I guess I could do this. I still didn't get around to fixing my chat overlay thing. I started, but I think I got busy, and then I obviously couldn't do it. But I was trying to figure out a way that I could merge my chats. I know how to do it for like YouTube and Twitch, but I don't know how to do it for TikTok. I don't know if the overlay is like the same. Because like when I use Restream to stream my stuff, it doesn't really show, it doesn't show TikTok's chat for some reason, so I have to tab over to read if anyone on TikTok is saying anything, because I might not always be able to see it as easily. I need to figure it out. Oh, apparently TikTok does have pop-out chat. I wish I could put it in OBS though. But apparently that is a thing. I could probably make another like browser capture so I could read it on screen, but I don't know if that's TOS or not, so probably not gonna do that yet until I can figure out how to have all chats on screen without it obviously being a TOS issue. But yeah, apart from that, I haven't really been up to too much else. Still practicing, still drawing, coming up with ideas for my story. And yeah, I think once I organize it a little bit better, we'll probably do some more storyboarding stuff. But for now, I just kind of want to draw stuff. Problem is, I can't see everything like that. Yeah, my overlay's kind of cooked right now. Because like on my second monitor, I have like all 3 chats up. Which is kind of chaotic because I can't see everything that I want to see. I guess I could pull up YouTube chat on my phone so I can close YouTube. But regardless... Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I also need to figure out how the sound alerts work for TikTok. I don't know how to set that up. Because as far as I know, it's not like YouTube where you can use like bots. And obviously you can do that with Twitch, but... it's gonna take more setting up. But I've kind of been busy, so I haven't really had time to look into that stuff yet. Because streaming on TikTok is a little bit different than I would have thought. But having a good time, you just have to get used to everything. As anything, it's just a learning curve. Also, my sketch is looking a little sus here. Let me restart that. Let's use this pencil. And then let's pull this up. What else have I really been up to? Nothing really all that crazy. Just warming up my hand because I'm definitely a little stiff right now. I just have to like get into it and I think I'll be fine. I was doing some digital art yesterday, but not a lot. But again, I'm mainly in my sketchbook, and what I could do Friday or Saturday or whenever I do decide to do this. I'm finished with one of my sketchbooks, so maybe we'll do another sketchbook tour live. I think that could be fun. It's like these references, these 2 girls drinking from it. 2 girls. She was having like a juice box on the other girl's head, and I feel like that kind of characterizes my characters pretty well. Because we have Lucy, who is the cutesy, girly girl, and we have Kyoko, who's like, I don't want to say serious, but like, I guess she's more mellow, if that makes sense, but she's not as, like, energetic. Said something in TikTok chat but I think it got auto-modded. I've never seen that happen before. I didn't even see the message. I just said I wanted to post a tiny thing that costs coins. That's weird. I think TikTok's auto-mod is just a little goofy. It's not like Stream Alert where you can like Stream Elements where you can like ban and unban certain phrases, I guess. I don't think I can do that. I'm still not entirely sure about the TOS for like TikTok stuff, so I think they're a little bit more strict than Twitch. I don't know if they're as strict as YouTube, but yeah. Sometimes they do stuff that makes no sense with their moderation. But that's the part of doing these streams, so I can figure out what they can and can't, what people can and can't say. But, yeah. I'm also live on Twitch and YouTube. If you prefer those platforms, my link should be in my description for my socials. I believe my YouTube is also still in my description. Although on PC you can't really see it that well for whatever reason. I don't know why it does that, but I guess it is what it is. But yeah, I guess coins and diamonds are like the bits of TikTok. And like, I guess if people use them, of course it's like spending actual money. But I'm not really sure. I think the conversion rate is like 1 bit for 1 cent. Or something like that. I don't entirely know. But also, hi Teapot. Just drawing my characters, warming up my hand. I did some digital art yesterday, but I was also kind of tired, so I didn't really get to study as much yesterday. I was too tired to stream, or at least be entertaining, so. I think today I feel a bit better. And yeah, like I said, the plan, at least currently, is to do art today, and I'll probably try to play a game tomorrow. I'm not sure how my TikTok is gonna respond to like more variety stuff. I noticed on YouTube and on Twitch, my gaming bots seem to be getting like decent views. But I have no idea how that's gonna work on TikTok, because like I said, I'm mainly an art channel, so I don't know how this platform does with like variety stuff. Twitch is kind of hit or miss, but that's just Twitch. I don't think Twitch is just a consistent platform these days. But, I don't regret this decision to spread out to other platforms. It's fun. What I do care about is getting my community to be more interactive, I think, is what I really want to do. But that's gonna take time. Of course. Hey, what's up? I have the same outfit for my character. Oh, that's cool. I said this is my favorite model. I'm thinking of changing it again, honestly. if I were to ever like be a more robust VTuber, or get to the point where I would be able to like commission an artist for a VTuber model, I'd probably go crazy. You got from Booth? Yep. I feel like it depends. It's hard to find like good VTuber clothes on Booth. Like some of them look okay, but some of them look kind of funky. And some of them are for VR chat, so they don't work with VRite models. $825 for mine. This current outfit that my character's in cost me like $10, give or take. But the rest of the model I did myself. No, I'm not like super good at editing like VTubers and stuff like that, but this is I'm just warming up my hand. I'm trying to draw my characters, but it's looking a little rough right now because I haven't really been drawing much today. But yeah, just warming up my hands, drawing the characters for my Webtoon series. Although it looks kind of rough right now. But, I wanted to come live and draw anyways, so. Should be on my stream. Oh, this is cool. Shutting out smaller streamers is the thing I like to do. Stare. Yeah, it's gonna be a learning curve to get used to 3 different chats. Lately I've been sharing my stream on Blue Sky, and they were supposed to like unleash a feature where you could show like your live status. Like, I don't know if it would embed my stream on Blue Sky, but I think it's something like that. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think it's only for certain accounts. I think having that status though would help, so I hope they roll it out soonish. Because honestly, for a while I was doing good on Blue Sky, but lately I have been stagnating a bit, but elsewhere I feel like I've been doing okay. But I knew that if I were to stream more consistently, I wouldn't be able to put out as many videos. The video that I'm working on is almost done, but yeah, maybe I'll try to edit the last little bit of it after stream. It depends if I'm tired or not. Because the goal is if I were to ever get monetized, I probably would get an editor. At least monetize consistently, speaking. And thank you for the coins. Okay, I have news. What's up? Oh man, chat's popping off. Beat Clear Obscure. Oh, you beat it. I know you said you weren't a huge fan of that game. At least at first. I think it's probably because it's like way different than like a bunch of other turn-based games. Which I get can be definitely a learning curve. It's the parry system. Yeah, I don't remember any other like turn-based games having a parry system. I guess FF13 too sort of has one, but it's also not really a turn-based system. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah. What were your thoughts on E33? You're playing FF16 now. catch up with you and return a favor when you can. Sure. It's the parry system. Thank you for the bits. Or diamonds or coins. I'm not really sure what they're called. I'm gonna keep saying bits because I'm used to Twitch. E33 was, it was a game I was considering playing. I don't know if I would play it on stream though. Although to be honest, I guess it could, it's not really for everyone, it just depends. I'm not really sure if I like FF16 or not. I feel like it's trying too hard to be like Game of Thrones. But that's just my opinion. Game looks good. Yeah, it looks good. I don't really see the game throws comparison. I don't know if it's me, but other than like specific circumstances, I don't always like a lot of gore. Did you watch Game of Thrones? I read the books. I think I like watched the first season, but apart from that, it's just the books, which lo and behold are obviously still not finished. Cancel. Where's my reference? I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I don't mind gore, but like, I think FF16 was just being too edgy. I didn't enjoy it too much. Like, I feel like I was trying too hard. I liked FF15. I liked a lot of the other entries. Nothing will be better than like 10 for me, but that's just personal preference. It's like what T-Bot was saying about Castlevania, where they had to say a swear word every 5 seconds. To remind you that this is like a adult-oriented game. And that got annoying. I don't know. I guess compared to other FF games, it did seem to be like the most, I don't want to say graphic, because there's some dark moments in FF14 as well, but they did the most with the swears, I think. Although I think they swear in FF7 too, but I still don't feel it was that bad. It's like a lightweight Souls-like. Yeah. I can't find my reference. Jeez, there it is. Yeah, so now they're gonna have like all the FF games on the Xbox Game Pass. They also have like Metaphor on there, which I still need to play. They're putting the Rebirth on there. I think it actually might already be on there. Unfortunately, I already bought it on Steam, so that doesn't really do anything for me. But to be honest, I haven't been in a super gaming mood lately. I've mainly been doing art and editing stuff. I still find time to like play Pilastro on my phone every day, but that's about it. We might play some tonight, depending, if I don't feel like working on art anymore. But I don't see that, because I've been having like a lot of fun with art. E33 had a story that I think was mishandled, looked good, and interesting music for the most part. Yeah, I do want to play E33. It's just finding the time to do it. If TikTok and like YouTube like more variety games, then I would play them. I don't mind playing games on Twitch, but game was decent. Combat was brutal, but once you realized how it worked, it was doable. Yeah, I think it's just a lot different than what most people are used to, but I don't think that's necessarily bad from like a turn-based game anyways. I was also listening to some of the music too. I feel like her hair could have been a little curlier. I think I've changed the bangs a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think other than that, after watching all the game footage stuff from like the Games Fest and the Xbox, there's like 2 games that I'm excited for this year, and one of them is Silksong, and the other is Sonic Crossroads, which I was able to snag. Well, I was able to get the pre-order. So hopefully, when September comes, I'll be streaming a lot of that. Silksong got announced. Well, we don't have a release date, but everyone's saying the holidays, so maybe like somewhere in December, surely. Unless it's like later again, clueless. Well, not this year. Well, it's still there. Everyone's still saying 2025, but we don't have a date, so I don't really know what to believe. But at least we got Crossworlds, and I am looking forward to playing that. Come sit beside us, Subnautica 2 fans. Yeah, it's that and Kingdom Hearts 4, which we still don't have any real information about. Ghost of Yote for me this year. As far as like AAA stuff, I'm not really all that excited for anything. Which I guess is good because there's still a ton of stuff that I need to play in my Steam library. And like I said earlier, we'll probably play some more Batman tomorrow. And then after that, I think I might start Detroit Become Human because I've been wanting to play the game. And if I'm streaming more consistently, I think I will start playing it. The goal now is to stream like 3 to 4 times a week. Because I really want to get affiliate on Twitch. And I'm really close. It's legal for people over 21 to play Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. I feel like most Kingdom Hearts fans are already over in their 20s. Considering how long it was since the first game came out. It's just like Pokemon. Most of the people that play Pokemon are in their like 30s. They aren't even little kids anymore. But yeah, I think the next game after the Batman is probably gonna be Detroit Become Human. I think that would actually be a good streaming game, too. Because I never played it before, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. I'm trying to think of like other games to play on stream. I really like the story-based stuff, so I kind of want to stay to that. Similar to Telltale stuff. Never played it. Yeah, I know nothing about it. I don't know the story. I know people who have played it, but I don't know anything story related. I definitely don't want to be spoiled. All I know is that it's in Detroit. And that there's robots and androids and stuff. But first, of course, is Telltale Batman Season 2. Because honestly, for that game, I'm surprised I haven't heard more about it, because I liked it. I liked how they showed I liked how they showed Two-Face in that game. I liked his character a lot. Not a big Sonic fan, but I think maybe something else that could be like shortish to play is Sonic Adventures 2, because I was convinced to buy it from Teapot and Claw, because they're bigger Sonic fans than me. Yeah, I'll probably do like multi-streaming when the game comes out, so I'll probably do collabs then. I'm not playing Night Rain. Honestly, Night Rain looks kind of boring. I think Elden Ring is trying too hard to be like Monster Hunter. And it's fine if you like it, but I'd rather play Monster Hunter. Repetitive. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not the biggest Souls fan. So, like, it being a Souls, like, has nothing to do with, has no impact on me personally. I do like Monster Hunter though, but I'm the only Monster Hunter fan in my friend group, so I'm probably gonna be the only one who plays it. So I probably won't stream that much. I did for a little bit, but yeah. I know not everyone's into it. I need to turn the AC down, it's hot. Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the AC, and then I'll be right back. FK. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, it gets a lot more humid because it's June in Texas, so, yeah, I needed to tear down the AC. Because unfortunately, it's just the fact of living here. It's hot. Although a few years ago, the heat is making me feel quite yucky, but I seem to be doing better these days. I still get headaches if I'm in the humidity for too long, but not nearly as much as I used to. So, I guess that's one thing. I guess I'm just getting used to living here, which is funny, because, like, before that I was in, there's Florida. Obviously it gets hot there too, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't want to say that I had, like, long COVID or anything, but other than, like, sometimes I get brain fog, I've been doing a lot better. I changed my supplements and stuff, so that's definitely made a difference. Although they'll still have rough days. But they're a lot less than they were before. Although, if it gets too hard, it'll definitely get woozy. Okay, so I'm past the part where I find out I'm E-free. Going back into it now. I have a bunch of side missions to do. We'll have fun. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't truly jive with FF16. I have 15 that I want to play. And I might be convinced to play it on stream though. Because I don't think it's super long. For an open world game, it's not very long. So I might try that. I don't know yet. Although a game like that might take a little longer. I'm not entirely sure if I want to play it on stream or not. Because ideally, if I were to play like a game on stream, I would like to be done in like 2 to 3 sessions. Because I know I have watchers that like watch me do games, more so on Twitch, but also on YouTube too. I've been getting more VOD viewers lately. So I want to have something up that people can watch. Even if I'm not as consistent, although with the jury stuff done, and other than work, I don't see why I can't be more consistent now. I think I am finally back. And I really want to push towards getting affiliate, because now is the time to do so. Viewership is a little bit better on Twitch these days. So if I'm gonna do it, now would be the time. FF16 is a real FF game. Google's Chocobos. That's why I like it lighthearted. After E33, I needed something relatively light. I feel like out of all the Final Fantasy games, I think like FF9 is like the lightest story-wise. Despite the cutesy art style, I think FF14 is also kind of dark, but obviously not everyone's gonna want to play an MMO, which I can't blame them. It's like Minecraft. I always go back to the game in like for a couple weeks and then I stop. But the story is good for when I do play. Maybe I will give FF16 a shot, but it'll probably be a while. FF7 Rebirth is perfect, but the Aerith stuff is so sad. She's such a great character. I'm someone who likes Aerith more than Tifa. I don't hate Tifa, but I do think Aerith is the better character. I do like Tifa more in remake than I do in the original game. She felt kind of boring in the original. And I'm not afraid to say it. The only reason people liked her was, well, there's 2 big reasons why people like her. Obviously. Of voice acting in FF7 remakes is amazing. Barrett is great. Yeah, Barrett was funny. I liked the Shinra people. I thought they were funny too. And everyone's going crazy over Sephiroth. Yeah, I think that something like that could be fun to play on stream. It's a little bit longer, but I would make the time to play it. Like, if it's a game that I really like, I would play it on stream, even if it's a little bit longer. Like, if we ever do get a Silksong release or something, or we do get a release date, surely, I would play the original Silksong on stream. I'm sorry, Hollow Knight on stream. card game and Rebirth had me addicted. From what I saw, it looked fun. Everyone was making memes about the dancing game. Which, yeah, in some parts. I know they're changing the story in FF and the Rebirth. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of it feels like a fever dream. In a good way. Also, I'm drawing on the wrong layer, am I? Let me merge these layers. I always draw on the wrong layer. I'm not ready to do a second sketch layer yet. Best in-game cards since Gwent. The game is an alternate reality mashup of the original. Still needs to be revealed what's really going on. It's still a Nomura work, so things won't make sense. That's for sure. I mean, even so, it still looks very fun. I don't have part 2. I do have part 1, though. I'm not sure if they're putting part 2 on Xbox. I don't know if it was part 2 or just part 1. I'll have to look. Actually, I can check right now real quick. Let's see. It should be on here already. If part 2 is on here, then yeah. Grants from Witcher 3. Yeah, I also have Witcher 3, but I'm gonna be real, I don't know when I'm ever gonna have the time to play a game like that. Cause like, again, I go back and forth with like having, with open world games. And I know it's a good game, I've heard nothing but good things about it. But man, I really don't always have time to play games as much as I would like. Witcher 3 is on an all-time list. I don't think they put it on here yet, did they? Maybe it was next month. Final Fantasy. I do want to play Red Dead Redemption, and I just gotta find a time to do that as well. There's so many games I want to play. I don't think they... Oh wait, they did... No, that's the original FF7. I see 16. I see 12. Okay, FF12 is like really good. I think people sleep on that game. It's not the most popular Final Fantasy, but I liked it very much. It's more Star Wars like vibes. Like I think that's the point. FF12, I guess it's more mature than like the other FF games, but even they didn't really go overboard with the cussing. But I still like the FF12 a lot. What's 15 about is that the guy's driving around in a car. Yeah. FF15 has like a controversial, well, interesting history because it was supposed to be a different game entirely, but the developers felt pressured and they pretty much changed the whole story. Now, I like Noctis's character, but I'm gonna be real, they probably could have did some things a bit differently with the story. But Noctis's character is pretty cool. 16's story is good so far. I do feel like sometimes if Square Enix forgets about the other Final Fantasy games that aren't 7. Like, I like 7. It's not my favorite, I still like 10 more. I thought FF9 was gonna get like a remaster too at some point. 13 as well, but honestly I don't think 13 needs a remaster. It just needs to be ported to like other, to PS5, I think. And maybe just cleaned up a little bit. But that's about it. I don't think it needs a full-blown, like, remake. Squall was 8. Titus is FF10. Well, everyone either says Titus or Titus. But Yuna, my girl, is in FF10, and she's like my favorite Final Fantasy character. Saying that, yeah, I think it's Yuna. And Titus. It has my favorite music. It has my favorite, like, world design, too. I'd love to see, like, a remake of FF10. But realistically, they'll probably work on Kingdom Hearts 4 once the part 3 of, the remake for FF7 is done. Because that's probably what they're gonna do. Because, like, Kingdom Hearts fans have been suffering. Atlas, though, they've been killing it. They at least release one game a year, which a lot of companies definitely can't say that they do anymore. They have the Raidom remaster this year. They had P3R last year, and Metaphor. Chrono Trigger remake is coming soon, they say. Kingdom Hearts fans have kids and mortgages. Bigger things to worry about. They're old now. I would also like to play Chrono Trigger. Octopath Traveler, I think they had a remake too. I think that was last year though. You get the Switch too? Nah. I'm saving for the computer. My uncle's been too busy, but with a little bit more saving I can get a pre-built, I think. It won't be perfect, but I think for what I'm trying to do, just a little bit longer, and I should be able to get my PC. If I were monetized on Twitch, if I get affiliate, I could get it a lot sooner. But, it's gonna happen when it happens. I've been saving up for a PC. Uncle's been too busy to, build one, and I don't really want to pressure him because he's been dealing with a lot, so... Pre-built is... better graphics card will help with streaming, right? Yeah. Something else that I could do that would, like, probably buy my current computer a little bit more time, although I guess it just depends. I could probably upgrade to 3060 with my current, stats. If I really needed to. But that would be, like, last resort. I think I'd rather just get a new PC at this point. Well, the graphics cards, like, market kind of sucks right now. Due to, like, political reasons. Nvidia is, like, cooked. They're trying to be too greedy and charge $400 for an 8 VRAM card. And, like, an 8 VRAM is just not enough. And it's not even like I do anything, like, particularly demanding other apart from streaming. I edit my videos, and like I play games that aren't even like super new, but my current card is starting to show its age. So I guess if I, for whatever reason, still can't get an upgrade by the end of this year, I might just get it 360. It wouldn't be like the best like option, but it would at least give my computer like another year or two, and then I would just be able to get my dream build. At least that's the plan. But that's the last case resort, really. Where's my... I keep losing my references for some reason. Oh, there we go. You know, I'm a Mac console guy. I'd play games if I was a Windows guy. I was also thinking that if I didn't get a PC this year, I was thinking of getting an iPad to draw with so I could do more digital art. Because I've been enjoying digital art a lot recently. After feeling stuck with it for a while, I'm really enjoying the process, but if I'm not at home, or like, or if I don't really feel like setting up my current drawing tablets, I feel guilty when I don't practice digital art. What do you mean I can't just bed rut and like draw silly stuff? iPad is best for bed and a couch. So maybe, that might be the next thing. Maybe I'll get one for my birthday. Watch anime in bed and doodle ideas. It'll help me get some of my editing stuff done a little bit quicker. Because like for the captions for my shorts, I do those on my phone, and low-key, it's really frustrating sometimes. I haven't been watching too much anime. I think I'm also a little burnt out on that. I don't know, I just go back and forth sometimes. The only real thing that I'm keeping up with is One Piece, which, it's a habitual, like, habit. Well, I said habitual and habit, but it's just something that I've always done. Anime is dry now, something's been off lately. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's just because, like, a bunch of other things, anime's just gotten too mainstream. I don't want to be like one of those people that say, like, oh, well, it was better back in the day because not everyone knew about it, but I don't know. There's only so many Power Fantasy stuff that you can, show. I heard Lazarus was pretty funny, so I need to watch that, though. Apart from that, none of the new stuff is particularly interesting to me. Too much Chainsaw Man, Dana Danzy, sex stuff. Yeah, I need to watch Lazarus, because same creators, Cowboy Bebop and, Samurai Champloo. And from what I saw, it looks funny. Unless we're recording on YouTube TV. I'll get to it this summer. Yeah, I'll try to binge something. It's too want to go at it anyways. I have, I was watching Batman. Probably because I was playing those Atlas games. So I was watching the old Batman movies. And those are always timeless. Also, I guess I could get rid of this AFK layer. That's probably why it was drawing the wrong layer to begin with. Define old, the 90s and 2000s. I've watched both. And I also want to really rewatch the 90s cartoon. Because I think it would help with my writing, because I kind of want to go for that type of style anyways. Like, I'm not the biggest, like, superhero fan, but Batman and Spider-Man, they're both, like, really cool. That was a great cartoon. Spawn the Justice League Unlimited masterpiece. Yeah, that was iconic. I think, apart from, like, Spider-Man, I do think I've always preferred DC a lot more, storytelling-wise. I think Marvel's also kind of bland these days. I can't remember the last, like, Marvel thing that I really liked. I heard people like the Garden of the Galaxy, but I haven't watched that yet. The latest one, anyways. I like the first Deadpool, but the second and the third one, there's just a little too much. I think they were trying too hard to be funny, and it wasn't funny. X-Men and Spider-Man. I do remember the X-Men cartoons. I don't remember Spider-Man's ones too much. My mom and my uncle used to have the old, Spider-Man comics. I do remember reading those as a kid, which is pretty cool. I don't think they have them anymore. I think my uncle might still have his, but I'm not sure if my mom has hers. Yeah, I'm not, like, big... I don't know if you were here, but we did, me and Teapot and Baja, we did finish Andor Season 2. That was the only really other thing that I remember watching recently. And I think, let's just say I think Andor is more relevant than ever. I'm surprised Disney even let something like that air. But good on them, because it was absolute cinema. And I would watch it again, but I do not have Disney Plus anymore, so... unlucky. Disney's liberal at the end of the day. I guess for, like, larger corporations, sorta, but Disney is still owned by Fox, so not entirely. Or is it ABC? I don't remember if it's Fox or ABC. It's one of them. Wait, who's Disney owned by? Disney's not Fox. ABC. Oh, yeah, ABC. I guess compared to others, I guess they're not as bad, but, like, I think they also had that whole, issues with that, paying their workers and stuff. But I will say, Andor was pretty good. But my family cut off a lot of different streaming services because, like, they're charging way too much. And I'm not even really a big TV fan. I remember when I was younger, we cut cable because it was too expensive, and now streaming services are pretty much the same as cable these days. Unions and paychecks are always going to be unfair for the workers, unfortunately. Considering Disney and ABC. But I don't think no one in my family has Hulu or Disney anymore, so. Been trying to like wean myself off of Amazon because honestly they're tripping. Although it's kind of hard to say because like Twitch is Amazon. But for like most of my supplies, I get them from Jerry's and Five Below. I try not to get my stuff from Amazon anymore. I sure you could, but they gave me the $14.99 bundle, no ads with Hulu Plus and Max. We had ESPN and Disney and Hulu. And I think my mom still has like Prime. Never watched it. Max's bundle if you watch movies. Well, my uncle is like the tech-savvy person in our family. He got sick of like paying for subscription services, which I probably said it before, but he decided to make his own little server for like movies and stuff, which is totally not piracy or anything, clueless, but like I can't exactly blame him. What they did, my uncle used to be like a huge fan of like Netflix, but they kept raising the price and they kept canceling a lot of his shows, so he ditched them. You sail the high seas, One Piece mentioned. Exactly. I don't watch TV enough to justify paying for it personally. I mainly just watch YouTube. I'm gonna be real, I will say, like, my splurge is YouTube Premium. I don't think I can go back anymore. I'm eating for latest OP One Piece dubs. It's been a while since I watched the One Piece anime. I've just been following the manga. I'm still waiting for Usopp to do something. Because he's supposed to have his moment, but I'm still waiting. Yeah, I listen to the music app all the time at work. It's very handy. Usopp and Dragon do nothing. Well, I was told that it would be a big arc for them. But so far, that's not really turning out to be the case. I still think I like Wano more than the current arc, to be honest. I feel like it's starting to get a little bit too long. If you know, you know. I don't want to really spoil anybody. I am curious about how he's going to end. But people thought he was going to end this year, but I don't see a universe in there that happens. Because we're not even done with Elbaf. And that's not even the final arc, so it's probably going to be another year or two, realistically. But every year they say One Piece is going to end, and it doesn't, so... Just like every year they say Silk Song's going to come out, and it doesn't, so... I still think this is starting to get a little bit long-winded, Elbaf. Okay, I need to wrap it up soon. Manga will probably end in 2029. Yeah, that's what I'm probably realistically thinking. And I can't make it one stream without talking about One Piece. Typical. I do like One Piece a lot, so... It's something that I will go out my way to follow every time. Although I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of this arc. Yeah, an underrated artist, yes, definitely supporting. Oh, thank you, welcome. Yeah, I'm drawing my characters here. It's really fun. Berserk will end before One Piece. Biggest fed. Honestly, you probably wouldn't be wrong here. I need to watch Yu Yu Hakusho. Maybe because I'm just bored of like current anime. Maybe I need to go back to the classics. And it's been a while since I watched Trigun. I was wondering if like Baha and Tiba were gonna have a watch party before watching it again. Megalab will end before One Piece. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I feel like Oda's been spending his like 20 plus years working on One Piece. I don't know if he wants it to end, if I'm being honest. Because like it's his child. Well, figuratively and literally speaking. And it can be hard to let go. I'd rather him take his time though. And obviously not detriment his health. Because a lot of manga artists and like artists in general lose their lives way earlier than they should. Probably because they aren't taking care of themselves as much as they probably should be doing. And that's kind of something that I was wanting to talk about a little bit too in my next video. That I was in the process of editing. It was sad to see Toriyama pass away, and Kim Jung-gi, because like they're some of my favorite artists. And I know Oda's health isn't the best. Togashi's either, which is why Hunter x Hunter obviously is still in hiatus land. Kim Jung-gi, you could draw anything from imagination. That's just dedication, man. I said this before on stream, but one thing I have been watching is the Lightbox Expo panels, and I think those have been pretty interesting to listen to. Regarding the art industry, because everyone thinks that the art industry is doomed because of AI, but there's still opportunities to be had. You just have to know where to look for them, I guess. I want to believe that it's not the industry isn't cooked, although it's definitely going in a rough period. But I think it's more, well, I wouldn't just blame AI for that. Thank you for the follow. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it's not just the AI situation, it's kind of hurting the animation field, or really the art industry in general. It's mainly corporate greed, because this was an issue before Gen AI was really a thing, which I guess is also like the topic of my next video. But I do worry about the creative process in a sense, because people don't seem to enjoy researching things. And obviously, in order to be creative, you have to do your research for a lot of ways. But I feel like people are more into shortcuts than just trying to be creative, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I explained it better in the next video. Which again, what time is it? It's 9. How long have I been streaming for? Not even an hour and a half. I don't know if I'll be able to edit that video tonight, but I guess I could at least start on a thumbnail if I don't do anything else after stream. There are a lot of reasons why the art industry might seem like it's in trouble, but it's not just AI. But it's easy to blame that. Well, it's not the entire reason anyways. But, I don't really want to become one of those people that has to run to AI for all of my issues. Like, it would be easy to ask AI to, like, do portraits of my characters, but I feel like learning how to draw them myself is helping me understand their personalities a little bit better for writing. So I'm gonna keep doing drawings of them, and it's fun. I don't want to be like super, oh no, you can't use AI, but I think people don't really think about the consequences. As far as like being able to think for ourselves. Because like of course you're gonna have problems and you can't always run the AI to fix them. But I don't really want to rant about AI, it's just thinking about the art industry. But I think AI is reaching a point where it's feeding on its own, like, creations. It's not improving as much as it was before. Well, improve. Copy, rather. But that's for another day. I don't really want to talk about that too much. I think independent projects are where it's at if you want to see something different. As far as art is concerned. Um, I'd say those eyes could be a little bit bigger. Make sure the eyes are like bigger, but not too big. I think people, studios and companies are also like hesitant to try new things because they probably fear the blowback because of it, considering the current political environment. At least in the U.S., I can't speak for anywhere else. People are less willing to take risks, and even when it comes to art, it feels very conformist at times, and not really in a good way. Art really shouldn't be to conform. But if people feel afraid to express themselves, it's a pretty bad situation to be in. Hello there, I have the high ground. Well, hello, welcome. Just drawing and yapping about AI and art community and art industry, rather, while I draw my own webtoons characters. Which, if I have it my way, I'll probably start working on like my own logo and stuff lately, soonish. Because I have like the storyboard ideas, so that's probably like the next big project to work on. But welcome. Also, I see the Star Wars reference there. What's her name? This is Kyoko. And my other character is Lucy. And these are, well, this is the bookkeeper's daughter, which is basically Kyoko, the main character here. She's the daughter of like a bookstore owner, and she becomes obsessed with like horror stories, so she has this pen pal, Lucy, and they gossip about like monsters and cryptids and stuff. That's the general premise anyways. It's set in like the 60s and 70s, so it's mainly because I thought drawing that fashion was pretty fun. Yeah, I know you would get it. Yeah, you're just talking about Andor and Star Wars and Disney and stuff. So, I mainly stream art, but I also play games. Tomorrow, we should be starting the second part of the Telltale Batman series. But today, I wanted to do art, so that's what we're doing now. I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I was too tired. But I feel great today, so we're chilling. Trying to be more consistent with streams. Is there action, comedy, and fantasy? It's sort of horror, but I also want it to be like funny. Basically, they just like put themselves in like different horror stories and like urban fantasy stuff. Like, I want it to be somewhat horror focused, but like, I don't want it to take itself too seriously. Because it's like two girls gossiping about like Bigfoot or the Mothman or something like that. That's pretty much the premise. I'm coming up with ideas for like a cover. Also, her face looks a little funny. She should be smiling. I should be coming out with more details about it soon though. Because I think I finalized the designs that I liked. So really all I need to do is like try to draw the prologue. Which I don't know if I want to do this on stream. I think I do. But I just need to focus on a few more details. But I think it'll be fun. I just need to figure out where to publish it. Oops. That's not the eraser. This is the eraser. Do you have Insta, if you don't mind me asking? Yes I do, but I don't really post that frequently on Instagram, if I'm being honest. I know I probably should, but yeah, I do have an Insta. Yeah, I don't think YouTube has my socials in my description, but I can post a link in chat for my page if you're interested. Let me post that. I don't know how to get the, I don't know how to get the chatbot working for Instagram. I'm sorry, not Instagram, YouTube. Out of all the platforms that I'm the most active on, it's YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. But I can pop the link in here. How do I oh, here, share. Copy link. Okay, here's the link. Okay. It's funny because like Instagram was my oldest platform that I still sort of use. It was that at Tumblr, but I'm gonna be real. I haven't had as much desire to post on Instagram. And I keep telling myself I'll go back to doing it, but I haven't been very consistent on there. If I follow, well, thank you. I guess I could post my stream clips on there. I don't know how well those would do, though. Because lately my reels actually have been getting some views, but not a lot. So I haven't really felt the need to post on there that much. But yeah, I have other socials too. I have a Blue Sky, I have YouTube, obviously. Twitch and TikTok, which if you want to see more of my short form stuff that's more recent, I do have a TikTok as well. I'm also streaming from TikTok. I post when I create a piece. Yeah, I used to do that like forever ago. Yeah, I remember I used to do like community competitions on my Instagram. But, like that was like forever ago. It is sad because like, Instagram did used to be like really fun for artists. Unfortunately, it sort of fell off kind of hard. But who knows, maybe I'll give it another go. And try to be more consistent this time. If I'm posting like my streaming clips and my clips for my videos, then I don't see why I can't be a little bit more consistent. It just depends. I do think VTuber clips actually do well on Instagram, so maybe I just need to stop being lazy and upload on there. But yeah, on here when I stream, I mainly do art, but I also play games sometimes. Take it slow, don't rush. Yeah, I'm still, well, I don't want to say I'm a noob with digital art, but it does take me a bit slower here than if I were in my sketchbook. Which probably the next art stream that we do will probably be traditional art, because I want to make it a point to try to stream both. If I can. Because last traditional art stream that I did, I tested supplies from Five Below. And I also finished like one of my sketchbooks too, so maybe we'll do a sketchbook tour and stream again. That was fun. Also, welcome to chat. Okay, this stream is popping off a lot more than I thought it would for like a Tuesday. Although it's low-key doing better than it would on a weekend. Well, I'm trying to stick to my schedule, so if everything works out, I should be like, tomorrow we're gonna play a game, and then maybe Friday or Saturday we'll do the sketchbook stream, which will either draw something and do a sketchbook tour, or do both, probably. One day or two for drawing on stream, and another day for paper. Yeah, that's the plan. Because, like, I mainly have been a traditional artist for, like, for literally most of my, like, art journey. I've only, like, picked up digital art for, like, the past 2 years. And I'm still not the best at it. But I'm learning and I'm having fun. I was just talking about if I'm not, the reason why it's probably taking me so long to improve with digital art is because I don't always have like the energy to set it up. And I was thinking of like getting an iPad or something. That way I could do digital art if I'm not in front of my computer. Because if that were the case, I would probably improve a lot quicker. Because like, with my current setup, I have to say, I have to set everything up. I like it when I can just get into it, which is why I like traditional art. Because as long as I have my sketchbook and a pen, then that's all I really need. See, the best trick of the mind. But there's some truth to it. I guess I could show off the other things that I've been doing. Let's see. On last week's stream, I started painting this. It's an idea for an emote I had for Twitch. And then what else was I working on? I was also working on this, which was like a value study. And I was pretty much trying more character stuff. Oh, this was another emote idea that I had. This is of Lucy. This one's really cute. I need to finish this. because if you don't know, I also stream on Twitch, and I'm really close to getting affiliate on there. So I need to think of like emote ideas to add on my channel. Loki, I kind of want to work on this. I think I will. I really like this drawing. This is really just Lucy's character, because she looks all cute, and she has like her bows in her hair, but seriously, she's actually kind of crazy. But I will say, this channel and like me streaming and all that, it's giving me permission to work on my ideas. And I don't regret starting streaming or anything like that. I think it's helped me improve a lot quicker. And it's keeping me, holding me accountable for practicing, because, yeah. Like I said, if I'm not in front of my computer, I don't always feel the urge to do digital art, so. It's fun. Thank you for showing me your work. I just got here. No problem. Maybe we'll do like a stream where I go through my old digital art. Because I don't think I've showed all you guys what I was doing when I first like started digital art. Although I'm not really sure how I would compile it without accidentally doxing something. So I'll probably have to make like a Google Doc and like scroll over it. Just all over the place on YouTube. Yeah, I do be like that. I have my moments where I'm like that too. I forgot what I was gonna say. My brain like froze for a second. Also, I can make this pen a little thicker. YouTube recommended you to me. Oh, that's pretty cool. I do wonder how people see me. Or find my channel, rather. Oh, that's a little too big. I think it fits for the bows and stuff, but for anything else, it feels a little too big. Well, actually, no, I think it works. Did I say that right? Yeah. I do tend to find new streamers and artists through recommends, so that's not too surprising. That's how most of my traffic seems to be for streams. Black lipstick. Yeah, I'm thinking about changing my VTuber again. I have to go through the V-Rate stuff. Well, I'm gonna be real, the V-Rate clothes are kind of lame. And that's not really their fault. V-Rate models are kind of dated these days. So, you can't really get all the cool, accessories like, Live 2D models can. Yeah, their accessory game kind of sucks. These glasses are cool. But they're not quite like how I would want them for my character. I would like to get a proper VTuber, but that probably ain't gonna happen until like I'm monetized, so probably gonna just keep editing the one that I have for the time being. But I mean, it does the job, so I think above all else is saving for a computer right now. Because that's gonna make a difference for a lot of the things that I want to do. Also, thank you for the coins and the follows and all the support from all three of my chats. Thank you. I'm going to attempt to be a more consistent streamer So like I said, today we're doing art, but tomorrow we'll probably play some games. But thank you for all the support. I don't regret streaming on like 3 platforms. I think that's been really good. Chatters, lurkers, whoever, I thank y'all for the support. I don't mind this being a channel for lurkers because I used to be one. If it weren't for like Teapot, which I don't know if he's still up or not, I used to be a lurker in a lot of my friends' chats. I didn't talk much, and then I started talking, and then I started to go on VC, Discord at VC, because a year ago or so I hated my voice, but I got used to recording and streaming, and I think that helped a lot with my confidence. Because if I can yap about One Piece for like 30 minutes, then maybe I'm not as much of a loser as I thought I was. I'm only half joking. But yeah, streaming has helped me quite a lot. In ways that I didn't even think of when I first started. I've been streaming for like 6 or 7 months at this point. But yeah, I don't regret a thing. And I want to make a community that I'm proud of, and I can express myself, and other people can express themselves. Yeah, and have it be a chill place, because everything is chaotic these days. So having a nice place to chill and talk about the things that you like is something that I want my channel to be. So again, thank you for all the support that y'all are giving me. Way more than I ever thought I would get, and yeah, I don't take it lightly. So thanks. I think once I keep grinding, I will get a more consistent audio and following and all that. Everything will come into place. The next main goal is, of course, just to get affiliate on Twitch. Because I think if I stream more consistently, I should get there. It would be nice if I could get it like by the end of the month, or at least by my birthday. Because that would be the goal. Now, I don't obviously expect much from it, but I think being monetized on at least one platform would be nice. Even if it's just a little. I just need to finish, like, my emotes, and I'll have to get the sub badges ready. But other than that, yeah. Yeah, I need to have to find a way to put my socials in YouTube chat. I don't know if I can set up a bot or if I have to be monetized in order to do so. Because I don't want to spam my other socials in YouTube chat, but you can see that it's popping up here on Twitch. Oh lord. Already another website that I need to add to my stream elements, and I was just talking about bots and stuff. Thanks, Teapot. Got back from AFK and immediately saw that. I was just talking about wanting to become an affiliate, and I'm not gonna like purchase bots to do that because that's cringe. And I think Twitch knows if streamers do it, so I don't even know why this still pops up. It probably changed because I auto-modded the stream boo site thing. Enjoy your day. Bye. Oh, goodbye. Take care. I should be live at around the same time as today. Tomorrow. And like I said, we're gonna play games. Or something. Looks like I sending you those coins earlier than saying return the favor is some crazy shit. Are you gonna send some money on money then ask for it back? I'm not really sure how to moderate TikTok. Other than like your message, I don't know how auto mod and stuff works. I'm gonna have to look into that. I mean, actually remember to do it. Because I don't know how that works. Truth be told, is a lot different than like YouTube and Twitch. Although I haven't had anyone really call out issues in YouTube or Twitch really, other than just bots. But yeah, TikTok's another beast, and I probably should try to learn how to moderate that a little bit better. But yeah, I was saying earlier, for Tuesday, chat's been popping off quite a bit. Maybe streaming on the weekend isn't the strat. Maybe I should stream in the middle of the week. And I decided to work on my Lucy emote because she has gremlin energy, which is kind of how I'm feeling right now. But yeah, I'm so close to getting affiliated on Twitch. I can taste it. Like I just said, I don't know if you heard me. If I'm more consistent, then I should be able to get it, surely. All I really need to do is just average 3 viewers in my streams, and I should be there. I already have enough followers, and I already have enough stream time. Let me see. What are my stats? Although it won't refresh, because, obviously I'm streaming now, so it probably won't even tell me the right numbers, but I'm curious about how close I am. So, let's see. Creator dashboard. I don't know how else to promote Twitch. Because I think the people here are already gonna watch it. Achievements. Yeah, it doesn't have the refresh stats, so this is old. I have to average 3 viewers on 4 different days. Which if I stream like 4 times a week, or at least 3 or 4 times a week, I should get there. Although I guess it also does depend on what I stream to. Because obviously doing art, I'm gonna get more stream viewers than if I were to like play a game. Which kind of sucks, but that is what it is. That's Twitch for you. Well, I think if I'm consistent enough, I should still get there. Oh, that's way too much. Let's see, it's after 9 and I've been live for like 2 hours, almost. I don't want to go super late because I do want to stream tomorrow. So I'll probably wrap up at like 10, I'm thinking. And it'll start Batman Part 2. I think like 3 to 2 hours is like decent for the middle of the week. I also need to release that video, but trying to decide when to post my videos is gonna be confusing because if I'm streaming, then I don't want that to like overshadow that. So maybe I would need to schedule that video to a day that I know I'm not gonna stream, and then see. Because YouTube is like really finicky with that. Because if you're live, it might kill your viewership for your regular videos, unfortunately. Now, I'm still too small, didn't really notice the difference. Yeah, it seems like when the other times that I streamed on YouTube, my shorts seemed to pop off quite a bit. But it's hit or miss, like anything else, I guess. Like if I stream Friday, then yeah, I could probably go later. But then again, since I'm like in 8 hours, I don't know the benefit of streaming later. It just depends on what I'm doing. I do think like 7:30 to like 10:30 or 10 o'clock is like decent enough for now. I do wonder what would happen if I went live earlier though. I haven't tried to stream like during the daytime, but obviously I can't because of work. I'm gonna do all of this coloring on one layer. I don't feel like switching. It is what it is. Probably not the most smartest thing to do, but like, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I do the post pink. Time will tell if I see like consistent growth. Because I'm streaming on TikTok. I already did get a few followers from streaming on TikTok. But it's still too early to tell if there's like a trend or if there's any like crossover to other platforms. Because that's the problem with Twitch. There's like no crossover. People that were gonna view your Twitch are probably already on Twitch. And that's really the issue with the platform because you can't really get new viewers that way. And with the way Twitch is with ads and stuff, even if I do get affiliate viewing, is gonna be a pain in the neck. I think I'm gonna try a TikTok stream where I do some audio recording live. Maybe a short stream because that'd be exhausting, but it could be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. I do think that TikTok does like that type of stuff where you can be like interactive with people as far as streaming is going. I say the more interactive, the better. Yeah, I want to do more interactive stuff with stream, but I don't know what to about because like obviously it's still like very small. I don't know how to make my streams more interactive. It's like I like interacting with you guys, but that's hard to do with a smaller community. It's just the way it's what it is. I keep things interesting though. I hate Twitter, but I have to imagine though a lot of the features are pretty interactive for users. But you can pay me enough to go back on that dreaded platform. Someone commented on my video the other day about Blue Sky, and yeah, even they were fed up with using Twitter. Which again, I can't blame them because Twitter is annoying. And I don't want to, like, have my growth be hinged to that. I don't regret quitting whatsoever, even if it meant that I don't grow as fast. So this line art could probably be changed. Hue. Let's change this. Oh no, that's the wrong layer. Hue. Well, I don't know why it's changing the whole thing. Do I need to lock this? I don't know why it's changing this. I just want to change my line art color. I wonder if it's because I didn't use a vector layer. Oh, or I could actually do the old try and true and do this to change it. I don't really want to mess with my other settings, and I don't remember how to change it, so we're gonna do it the lazy way. Clip. And I'm gonna go over it with black. Well, that's the most cleanest way to do it, but like, if you're lazy like me, it's like perfectly fine to darken your line art like this. And I don't have to draw it over again. That's pretty nice. But yeah, if you really need to change something in a hurry, just use the clipping mask. Yeah, I guess I can take the time to fix some of my line art here. Um, oh wait, this layer's locked. Let's go back to this pen. I don't know why, but I've been liking to draw lashes this way. I don't know, I just find it really fun. And again, this is like a character that doesn't take herself too seriously, so I think it fits. I will say, streaming on Twitch, I'm sorry, not Twitch, TikTok, does take some getting used to, because chat can be, either really fast or slow. Although this particular chat wasn't super fast, but, like, again, the moderation is a little funky, and unlike Twitch, you can't see if a message has been auto-mudded or not. Because I don't think they have, like, integration, like, with the same integration, like, Twitch does, or even YouTube for that matter. It does take getting used to, at least for what I've been doing. Not that I've even been doing anything like crazy, but I figure that's something to be mindful of. I just wish I could post that tiny guy earlier and got auto-modded. Yeah, TikTok's auto-mod is like weird, but I can't see your message on there. Even if it was auto-modded, which I don't know why. And I don't think I can set it, like I said, like you can on Twitch for certain like phrases and stuff. Which it also, like I said, takes getting used to. And I guess I can use the blender a little bit. Not too much, but like just a touch. Again, I guess it just takes getting used to. As far as I know, yeah, there's not as many things that I can change about TikTok's moderation. I keep wanting to say Twitch. Not that Twitch's moderation is any better, but it's the one that I'm most familiar with. But I don't regret streaming on other platforms, because even though I have not been getting that much yet, the support I got was pretty pog champion. Yeah, I think this is as clear as it's gonna get, so I guess I could just move on to the next layer. Clip. People said to use multiply for like emotes and stuff, but I'm gonna be real, I don't like the multiply in Clip Studio as much. I think it was better in Photoshop. One of the only places where I think Photoshop is like easier to use. Because even when I turn down like the opacity of my multiply layer, it still looks a little sus sometimes. Now here it doesn't look bad, but I also like turn down the opacity by like 50%. Yeah, I can't imagine using this on 100%. I'm not even using a particularly dark color like that either. I need to look at some Twitch emotes so I can figure out how to shape this here. Twitch emotes. Twitch. But also another thing I don't like is having super detailed eyes. Like, I'd rather have my eyes be like one solid color, but I know that doesn't mean it'll stand out as much. I don't know if it's like a style thing or it's just something that I've done, but like, I don't like to overcomplicate the eyes for whatever reason. I've always sort of been like that too. Whenever I try to draw like super anime stuff, it doesn't look right. I guess I could do the shading along her here. I'm just doing like simple shield shading here. I did blend out the cheeks a little bit for the blush. Um, but again, I don't really want to complicate this more than I really need to. It's an emote after all. I think the biggest thing will be making sure that it stands out in the background, because that'd be like very different thing like the one that I made, the high emote, which I think was fun for like my first attempt, but yeah, I could have pumped the contrast a bit more. But yeah, I do think I like the reddish hair for Lucy a lot better, because it was just brown before. But she's based off of my family, and we all sort of have like reddish hair. Or at least that's what my hair color is. It's not completely like dark brown, but it's a little red-ish. But I think it's starting to come together. And I'm also doing this all in one layer, which you probably shouldn't do, but I'm being a little lazy here. I just don't like to use a lot of layers in my art, which is probably not good, but like, I feel like for an emo, does it really matter that much? The shading layer and the base color is all I think I really need. And I'll probably go over with another layer for the highlights. Then I'll probably set that one to overlay, so that way I can add like the weight to like the actual character. Um, I'm just using this regular G pen, which really is just a hard edged pen and nothing fancy. I would like to use more textured brushes, but that doesn't always translate well to emotes, so I'm keeping it simple. Her teeth do look a little jacked up, but it is what it is. I could probably fix that a little bit. And then I guess the next is the pink. I guess like a dark handle for like the knife. Well, I kind of want it to be like a pinkish color. I could have also like put like a little blood on the tip of the knife. But I don't know if that's like too hardcore for Twitch or not. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna probably wrap up coloring this and then try to add the overlay And I'll probably call it a night. Because I ain't trying to go too late. Because I still do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. But I was able to get quite a bit done today. And that's all it counts for me. Because trying to juggle, like, streaming and work can be a little tricky sometimes. But I still enjoy it. And streaming on multiple platforms has also been like really fun. But we are probably are gonna wrap it up a little bit soon. But there is one more thing that I want to try to do real quick. So I guess I can merge this with the bottom layer. And then I can add another layer. And I can do the overlay. I believe it's the overlay. And then I should be able to go for like the edges and lighten those up. I mean, making emotes themselves isn't that particularly difficult. The main issue is just getting them to translate well. Because look close, it looks cute, but like, how would it look like if it was small? Is the real kicker. I feel like I really need to add like highlights to skin. Just for the nose, maybe. Yeah, I think I see what's cute. This is like something that looks like an indie game. I don't know what this reminds me of, but like horror or something. Um, I need to do the outline. So I need to merge this layer too. Need to be a little thicker than that. Oh boy, that's a little too thick. I did want to give her like a little pearl earring too. I don't know if I'm gonna post this on 7TV or not. But I think it's pretty cute. But something about it is giving me indie game vibes for some reason. Oh man. I guess I could have did a clipping mask over the lantern layer. And this would have been cleaner. Probably. Of course, worst comes to worst, I might have to tweak this some in Photoshop. But I don't feel like doing it right now. Is it a fighting game or a co-op dungeon crawler? You know, it does sort of give me that indie game dungeon stuff. Maybe it's how I colored it in the pen that I used. I just used the normal G pen, which is just a round pen pretty much, but I can't deny it's giving those vibes for me. That's like those games you see on Steam for like $3. But there's something charming about it, so I like coloring like this. Even if it's not like the most clean way to do it. And like I said, I did go over it with a texture blender because I can't help myself. Unfortunately. I guess I could have did the selection layer to keep it cleaner, but I just kind of wanted to see what this looks like. I might test it on 70C to see what the resolution looks like. Because since the last emote that I made, I did bump up my DPI, which should make things look a little crisper, which is also probably why it looks like this, but because I think before I was only at 300 and now I'm at 350, which does make a difference somewhat. I actually did manage to finish a drawing on stream, which is pretty cool. Oh. Um. Gradient map. I think I used the sepia one. Or I could actually just do it like this. My liner could probably be a little thicker. Okay. No, that's not quite what I want. I wonder if there's like one for like something vintage. Because that would fit this character a lot. Let's check the Clip Studio store, see if there's like a special vintage like gradient I can use. Because I think that would fit. Materials. No, home. To the Clip Studio shop. Soon it'll be time for me to upgrade my like membership. Guess we'll go to subscription service. Because I don't want to get the full version if I'm gonna upgrade my computer soon. So I'll probably just go to the subscription. And then whenever I get my new computer, I will get the permanent version with all the upgrades and stuff. Vintage. Gradient. Texture brushes, vintage gradient, old ink gradients. This could be good. 70s gradient, 60s gradient. There's a lot of cool. I think this one might be good. It's free too, so let's try it out. Add subtool. Wait. Materials. Close. Created, downloaded. It's only showing me brushes. Oh wait, I may have to do it the other way since this is a gradient and not a brush. These are brushes. I don't see my gradient here. Yeah, I just want to test one more thing before I call it a night. Yeah, it's being difficult and I can't find it. Maybe I have to do it this way and I have to set a gradient mask. I wonder if that's what I have to do. Gradient map. No, that's not it. I don't know how to add a gradient map. Am I dentage? I just saw how to do it. I go to subtool. And then I open up the thing. Image. No, that's not it. Hello Google. How do I add a gradient map to Clip Studio? How to download a gradient map. So I need to add advanced tools. Cancel. Current information, back, go back. Really should just be easy to add the gradient that way, but apparently not. I don't really want to deal with it right now. There's also like something else I could be adding too. I guess I'll go back to my original plan here. I think it might also be the version of Clipstia that I'm using too. I'll have to figure out how to use the gradient map stuff again, but I think so far it's pretty good. I made a somewhat completed drawing in this stream, so yay for me. I want to make more emotes, that's for sure. But I think I do want to call it a night because I do have work, and I can't stay up all night, unfortunately. But I'd say another good stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I should be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna probably play some games then. It'll be my first gaming stream on TikTok, so I'm probably gonna start the second season of like Telltale Batman, so it's probably on the agenda for tomorrow. But I think for until then, I'm gonna call it a night. But good stream, good vibes, had a lot of fun. Talked about One Piece, so can't really complain, but yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a night. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.